Come make we worship him. Come make we dance and sing. Give thanks and praise to the King of Kings. Come make we worship him. Our we provider. Come make we worship him. Come make we dance and sing. Give thanks and praise to the King of Kings. Come make we worship him, our protector. Come make we worship him. Come make we dance and sing. Give thanks and praise to the King of Kings. Come make we worship him, our deliverer. Come make we worship him. Come make we dance and sing. Give thanks and praise to the King of Kings. Come make we worship him. Him a we healer. Come make we worship him. Come make we dance and sing. Give thanks and praise to the King of Kings. Come make we worship him. Greetings and salutations. Hi, Gerald Steele. Hi, Sister Hyacinth. Hi, Donna. Good to see all three of you and everybody else is going to be joining us this evening. Now, this is the series that is called the KW Magazine Live, where I'm going through articles in the KW Magazine, the Come Make We Worship magazine, Crucial Connections in Faith and Culture. And we are going to be looking at the different articles so that we can be sharing with each other what's in the magazine. It's a brand new magazine reaching out to culturally conscious Christians everywhere, and it's particularly targeting the Africans who love the Lord and are following Christ, both on the continent and in the diaspora. But it's not limited to just people of African descent. Everybody can find something in this magazine as we talk about cultural identity and worship and cultural identity. Because what we want to see happen is this. First of all, we want to get to know ourselves better. Then we want to get to know each other better. And in doing that, we want to get to know God better and be able to connect with him as we connect with ourselves and with each other in authentic ways. We believe that, it is important for us to have the internal conversations with ourselves and the horizontal conversations with each other in order to truly have authentic vertical conversations. Yeah, I hope everybody understood that. So welcome. And the first thing I want to do, hi, welcome Norma. Good to see you, man. The first thing I want to do before I get into today's lesson, because I know, and by the way, so today now we are going to be looking at how to read Jamaican. Welcome, Renee. Or how to read Jamaican. How to read the Jamaican language, right? And here's why it's important. It's important because I believe we really need to use it to reach our Jamaican brothers and sisters, right? Some people may feel entertained by it, but it is so much more than entertainment. It really is about communicating the gospel of Jesus Christ with those who think in the Jamaican language, right? So as I was saying to some people the other day, what is more important, for us to be able to speak English and speak it well, or for us to be able to communicate the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ in the language that the people them think in, right? And I never used to think about what language I think in until this one woman said to me, listen, I don't think in English, I think in Patois. So every time I hear something in English, I have to take time and process it, and so many things are passing me by. And this is the reason why I believe we need to be able to read it so that we can share it better with other people. Welcome, Janice. So I want to read a portion that came to my attention again recently. I've read it before, but it's like it was special to me last week. Luke chapter 3 from verse 1 to verse 5. The whole chapter is really special, but I'm going to stop at verse 5 today. What John the Baptist preached. A 15-year now, Tiberius did a head ruler in a Rome. Him did a Pontius Pilate around Judea, Herod Antipas around Galilee, him brother Philip around Iturea and Trachonitis, and Lysania did around Abilene. Annas and Caiaphas are the leader for the priest them. In at the same time there, John, Zachariah boy picnic, did they in the desert and get one message from God. In go all around Jordan and preach, say, the people them fit turn away from their sin and get baptized, and God will pardon them for all the wrong with them do. Him Isaiah the prophet did a right about when him say, somebody a shout in at the desert, clear the way for the Lord come through. Make the track where him for walk pan straight. Every gully I go raise up, and every mountain and hill I go mash down. Every road with twist and turn I go straighten out, and every track I go smooth out, and everybody I go see, oh, God save people. And God want this, yeah? Give thanks. I'm see whole heap of hearts and likes and stuff going up, and I'm really happy to see that this passage is meaning something to somebody, because it's a special passage. If you think about it, all right. If every valley I go raise up, and every hill I go mash down, where you have level ground. Nobody no bigger than nobody. Nobody no smaller than nobody. Nobody no higher than nobody. Nobody no lower than nobody. And when you have that, where everybody realizes it, in God's sight, we are all on the same level, then nobody is getting in anybody's way of catching a vision of the kingdom of God and of the face of Jesus Christ. Nobody now standing in the way. So, all right, and that for go on. So that you see, regardless of what language we speak, all of us receive the grace and mercy of God, regardless of what stature we think we have in society or whatever. When it comes to God, we are all in need. What the Bible says, Romans 3:23, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So I hope I quoted that right. Romans 3:23 or Romans 6:23. All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. So whether we talk English or whether we speak the good up Jamaican language, all of us before God. And at the end of time, every knee shall bow and every tongue. In other words, every language will be used to declare that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. So, I could start now. My wonderful husband helped me to make some flashcards. Okay. So, we're going to be, I think, what would be good. And by the way, so this is the first article in the Come Make We Worship magazine, the KW magazine, right? So we did the editorial last week, and this week now we're doing how to read Jamaican, or how to read Jamaican. And if you can get online to uversion, www.uversion.com, you can get both the written and the audio versions of the Jamaican New Testament, right? So what happens is you will go in there, you'll see a bunch of English versions, and then you will see change language. So you click on change language and you will see all the languages there. And among the languages, you will see Jamaican New Testament. We only have the New Testament so far, but they're working on it. We launched the project the other day for the translation of the Old Testament, and I am looking forward to it with great anticipation. I hope Una look forward to it, because let me tell you, the whole counsel of God is necessary to speak into our lives and into the situations and circumstances around us, right? So, okay, this is very simple, so simple you are not going to believe it. There are two main rules. Rule number one, everything you see is to be pronounced. It's what we call a phonetic spelling system. Everything you see is pronounced. Rule number two, everything you, there is only one symbol for each sound. One sound, one symbol, no exceptions. So for example, the letter A is always pronounced A, as in the word bat. So A is always A. Okay? Everybody say A, A. Okay, I almost expected to hear you. So the letter E is always E, as in the word bed. So A, E. I is always E, as in the word ink. So we've got A, E, E. O is always O, as in the word come. So O is O, right? It's a little lower pitch than some people pronounce their O, but it's O, as in come. And U is always U, as in put. Not as in pot, but as in put. So it's A, E, I, O, U. If you know Spanish, the Spanish alphabet, the Spanish vowels are just like that as well. A, E, I, O, U. All right, we've done the single vowels. Simple. Double vowels. Sometimes we have two vowels back to back, and all that means is that you are going to give the long sound. Ah. Okay, so two A's together. Ah. Just as in the word bath, the English word bath, the Jamaican word yard. I don't know that word, right? Yard. Okay. And by the way, this is just a lesson on how to read what you see written as Jamaican. This is not a lesson on how to speak Jamaican. That's a whole nother thing. Not getting into the grammar today. This is really just how to read the spelling system. So, two A's together is A, ba, yard. That's the long A sound. Okay. It looks like my flashcards got mixed up, but that's okay. You actually have two E's together, and this is in a case where what we would call a dialectal variation, but don't worry about it. If you see two E's together, because one E is E, so two E's would be E. So like, almost like neigh, as in a horse name. So we would say neigh in Jamaican, and here's some grammar now. It's like, that means never or didn't. Me nay go down there, so I did not go down there. Nay. So two E's is what you would find there. I hope you're taking notes, because me not go back over. But if you go, you know what is true? let me give you the link for the article that I'm using. Why didn't I think of that before? So that you can, okay, just bear with me. KW Magazine. I'm going to give you the link so that you can go to that page and follow me even more closely. And then when I'm finished, you'll be able to go back there and review, just like in school, you know, you do revision. All right. Okay. And there it is. I'm not seeing it though. Can you see it? If you see it, tell me that you see it. Ah, okay. I've seen it. All right. So we are now at the double I. Right. But let me just pause a little bit and welcome all the people who came, and I didn't see that they had come to join. Tenika. There's a name, Michelle. I cannot pronounce the first name. And hey, Cuz, and Andrea, and Jodianne. Very good. All right. So hopefully you've clicked on it and you can find the page, but you're still following me somehow. All right. So we did the double AR, we did the double EA, and now we're doing the double I. And that's E. Because one I is E. So if you stretch it out, two I's is E. Hi, Fiona. All right. So that's just like the two E's in need. And what I did there was to put the Jamaican spelling for the word need, NIID, because it's exactly as it sounds. That is how it's spelled. One sound, one symbol, no exceptions. All right. And you don't have a double O, but you do have a double U. So the single U is O, and the double U is oo, as in the OO in food. And how you spell that in Jamaican is F-U-U-D, food. Right. Boy, I know I probably should be going back through these, but you should be able to see it if you go to the magazine. So, AA, as in yard, as in bath, it's the same sound. EE, ne, as in me name go down there, but that is like, I think people out west use ne, bay, you know, those kinds of words. The double IE, as in need, feed, read, all of that, that is EII. And then UU, food, rude, another one. Anyway, you get the idea, right? So then we are moving on in the lesson to where you have other double vowels, but it's two different vowels. I see some loves going up. I'm so happy to see that people are gaining something from this lesson. Yeah. So now you have some vowels that they put together to represent sounds that we use in the Jamaican language, but not in the English language, and maybe you've never even thought of it. Okay, the first one I'm going to look at is IE. Now the I by itself is E, the E by itself is E. So if you put E followed by E, we get E. E. Think of the letter A, the letter E. You understand? You get it now? Yeah. So that is like how Jamaicans would pronounce the word nail. We don't say nail in Jamaican, we say nail. So if you say N-I-E-L, it is nail. All right. I hope you're with me. Are you with me? Norma, you ever say anything like this yet? It's wonderful, isn't it? Okay. OU is a simple one. O by itself is O, and U by itself is U. So OU is O, O. And actually, so the way we would do, I'm mixing up my papers now. All right. Cow. You see how you'd spell the cow in Jamaica, in English? See, cow. And by the way, notice that it doesn't have a C, it has a K. You don't have to ask, how do I pronounce the letter K? K is just always K, right? So now, in Jamaican, the only time you use the letter C is when it is followed by an H for the ch, so like church, right? If it is C as in cat or cow, then it's a K sound, so use a K. If it is C as in receive, it's the S sound, so you use an S. So you don't really need the C unless it is with the H to form that one sound, ch. See, one sound, one symbol, ch, CH. All right, but this is a cow, and we're actually looking at the vowels. I took you somewhere else a while ago. O, O-U. Okay, no, this one is spun around. Pay close attention. U, U, O, O. So this is U, U. This is a Jamaican sound again. You ever stop to think that the way we say throat is not throat, but throat? Let me show you. This is throat at the top, T-H-R-O-A-T. In Jamaican, we say throat. So we go, oh, it's like no. When somebody say no, it's N-U-O. It's that U-O sound. I hope I'm turning it the right way. See? Oh, no, oh, oh. That's the U-O sound again. All right. Hope you're still with me. So now we've gone through all of those double vowels. No, we haven't. There's a very, very important one. This one should have been first. It's the A followed by I. Now A is A. I is E. So A, E, A, E. But you join them up. I. So anyway you have that sound, I, you're going to use the A followed by I. For example, in the word life. In English, it's L-I-F-E. But in Jamaican, L-A-I-F. And everywhere you see A-I, it's I. Because one sound, one symbol, the letters are always going to be pronounced the same way, every time, without fail. Okay, I'm going to leave this one for the last. So this now, sometimes we do a little nasalization, like we can't bother. You see at the end of that can't, there is a kind of nasal sound. And that nasal sound is represented by the letters H-N, as in wah, sleep, or follow you, right? So see the W, I mean, the consonants are going to be pronounced the same as you know them. So the W, that's the long A, wah, and then you get that nasal sound at the end, all right? And the last thing, there is actually this one, what looks like an exception, where the O is not pronounced O here. So we wouldn't say worship. We actually, in Jamaican, we still would say worship. But it seems as if the O is being pronounced differently. But here is how you need to look at it. The O-R together is one symbol, and the O-R is pronounced So worship. Come make we worship. Notice that when we write come make we worship is WORSHIP, just like it is spelled in English, because it follows the rules. So it's not that we're trying to make life difficult. We're following a set of rules which, trust me, I believe this is the simplest spelling system I've ever seen anywhere at all. There are one or two things that I didn't tell you, but it's literally one or two things, like the sh, like if you want to spell pressure, you know, in English, pressure would have two S's, but in the Jamaican, it has SH because that's the sound we make, right? And treasure, right, would be, and by the way, it's not a TR because T is T and the R is R. But treasure now is ch. You hear the CH? CH. So from you hear that sound, you know it says CH. From you see the CH, you know it's ch. And right. So I'm not teaching you how to spell, actually, how to write it, just how to read it. And I hope you've been able to follow along in the magazine online. And by next week, no, I shouldn't make promises like this. Okay, very, very soon, we're going to set it up so that we can figure out how you can get your own copy, physical copy, if you're interested. Most people prefer the PDF version by email, and that can be organized too. If you want me to add you to the list, you can just inbox me your email address and we can get that sorted out. All right, now we are going to see if you can now read the Jamaican language and make sure hold it good so you can see it. So we're reading together after 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you see? God loved the world so much that Him give up Him one dege boy picnic. So anybody with trust in Him, nah go dead, but I go live forever. John chapter 3, verse 16. A God word this. Thank God. Yeah, man. Give thanks. Give thanks. Whew. That was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you too. If you know somebody who would like a lesson on how to read Jamaican, just share the video with them. Janice is saying I explained it so well. Thank you very much, Janice. I hope that the proof of the pudding will be in the eating. You see, I don't think I should be doing so much of the reading now. By now, other people should be sharing it all over the place and being able to read it and share the gospel, share the word with people who don't think in English but them think in Jamaican. Because like I tell you, Jamaica is in a serious condition, and I am convinced that this is a huge part of the answer to Jamaica's problems today. I mean, we went to a seminar, a conference at the linguistics department at UWI, the University of the West Indies, Mona. And there was a lady presenting a paper from the Ministry of Justice. And she said a study was done that proved that the number of unattached youth would be greatly diminished if we were having bilingual interactions, if we were having bilingual lessons being taught in schools, and I am going to put it in, she never said it, but if we were having bilingual services in church and on the street side, if we were using the two languages of Jamaica and not pretending that one does not exist or saying that it is not a language. It is a language. It has a spelling system that has been devised with much thought and much care. And listen, man, I am not going to give up, because nothing not there what God can do. What God has started, God will finish. And he has promised, and what he promises, he delivers. So no go on, go practice how to read Jamaican so that you can go share it with some other people. And if until you reach the point where you can read it, good. Just go on, listen and share. There is an audio version on the YouVersion website as well. So you don't even have to read it for yourself. You can just listen to the audio and share that with people as well. And let us continue until the glory of the Lord is extended to the ends of the earth, even as the waters cover the sea. The Lord bless you and keep you and make you feel shine upon you and lift up a light and countenance upon you and give you fame, peace and joy and love now and forevermore. Amen. One love.